everyone, Hazy here, reminding you that your meaning in life is to like the video and your purpose is to subscribe. Also, be sure to join my Discord and my Patreon. Love you all. Good morning, sleepyhead. Actually, it's not really morning. Not that it matters. You don't need to see the sun. The sun lies to us all. You can't trust it because sometimes it's hidden behind clouds, and then you can't tell what it's thinking. You might think it's morning, but it's not. It could be noon or evening, but not night. Never night. You'd know if it was night. Obviously. You can feel when it's night. Here, breakfast. You should eat. It'll make you strong. Not hungry? You should be hungry. You've been asleep for a long time. Maybe the herbs I gave you last night haven't worn off completely. Obviously only enough to help you sleep. You've been so tired lately, haven't you? Or maybe it's the food? It's not bad food, I promise. It's good food. Clean food. I made it myself for you, only using things I've seen you eat. I've made it safe for you. None of the bad things are in it. No Harpy eggs in it either. Only proper human foods. Of course it's safe. I wouldn't lie to you. You shouldn't be scared. I'm trying to help you. You're in trouble, and they were after you. Obviously they are. You don't know how precious you are yet, do you? I'll help you remember. Their influence won't last forever. It'll fade and you'll remember. For now, just know I've been watching you for a long time, keeping you safe. More questions. Always more questions. That's good. You need to be thinking. You need to trust me, but you need to believe me to trust me. Listen to me. Obviously, you've seen the signs, haven't you? Have you ever noticed how the birds in the city don't sing anymore? Not properly. Not like they should be singing. Their songs are wrong, aren't they? Or you remember how the sky flickered? You saw it. You tried not to look at it? That's how I knew you were aware. Not like the others under their control. You're special. You can see the cracks in the world. My senses are special too, you know. Harpies are sensitive to these things. I can feel it in my feathers when they change things. I can hear how the bird songs say the wrong things. They used to try and tell everyone the truth, but now they only sing meaningless chirps. Obviously you have. You've seen the lights flicker when you think the wrong thoughts. They're trying to distract you so you don't see them out of the corner of your eyes. They don't want you to see the moon moving too fast through the sky. And when they erase memories from the world, they leave little things wrong. You notice them though. I saw you stop in front of your fridge and wonder what happened to the things they've taken. And when you see them moving in your room at night, or you squeeze your eyes shut even harder and try not to let them hear you breathe. Obviously that's good. That's how you've stayed safe. If they knew that you knew, they would have taken your breath and replaced it with their spirals, coiling and uncoiling. That's why the people on the bus breathe wrong. When I listen closely, I can hear it in them. Obviously, I've seen it too. That's how I know. How I knew. I wasn't right before. But now I am. Before I slipped free from their control, I delivered packages. Right, yes. You recognize the uniform I'm wearing, don't you? That's how I disguise myself to slip past their sentries. And why you open the door. They programmed you to do that. You didn't want to open the door, did you? But you saw the uniform and heard me knock again and you felt compelled to do it. You don't have to fear me, though. I'm not one of them. I don't deliver packages anymore. They say they fired me, but they're hiding the truth. You see, I saw what was in the packages. Then I started tearing them open one by one. Because I could hear them, obviously. I could hear the signals they send through the power lines to tell their agents what the packages do to people like us. They're trying to make us seem crazy because the packages make your brain not work like the way it should. Obviously, you don't hear them. Not consciously. You only see the flickers when they update your eyes with the newest reality. But I can hear them because I'm a Harpy. We've got magnets in our brains, built-in compasses. We can feel the directions in our heads so we can tell what direction we're flying. But it means we can sense the electromagnetic waves too. And up there in the sky, the signals are clearer. I can feel them pulsing in my head. They think no one will find out because when you fly, you have to be in these metal tubes that block all the signals from being intercepted. Have you ever tried to go up in a hot air balloon? They tell you it's unsafe, but it's really because they don't want you hearing the signals. Look it up. They shake the entire atmosphere with their signals. They call them frequencies. That means they can shake up everything they pass through. Isn't it obvious? They shake the foundations of the world and the skies above. They shake you with their pulses. But you don't have to worry. Not anymore. You're safe with me here. No more signals. Yes, I had to destroy your phone. It had their signals inside it. They made it to spy on you when you were sleeping. Everywhere you go, they were tracking you with that device. That's why I had to smash it into tiny pieces and dump it into the sewer where it belongs. But I had to do it. It was eating your mind. They wanted to fracture your attention so you couldn't see any of the things they do. It was always buzzing and beeping to distract you whenever they were near. When you looked at it, that's when they would change everything. I saw them do it, obviously. They change things all the time. That's why you keep spelling the same words wrong all the time. They want to make you doubt yourself and rely on them. That's why they keep changing the way they're spelled when you're not looking. That's why everyone needs a spell checker these days. And where do they put it? On everything that connects you to their signals. Obviously, you don't believe everything I'm saying. You don't have to believe me. You only have to let me take care of you and keep you safe. I was like you before I understood everything. I would have thought these things were crazy too. They make me sound cuckoo, don't they? Of course you think that. You don't even need to say it. I know you want to keep me calm. Obviously understand. You're scared, maybe even of me, but I'll always protect you. All you have to do is let me watch over you, which I've always done anyway, obviously. I watched them watch you, from outside your window, from inside your closet. Once, I even hid behind your door. You almost caught me that time, but you thought it was the wind that made it move. Even when you went for those walks, I kept an eye on you from above. That's why the shadows were wrong. Sometimes I wasn't careful enough to not block the sun. You don't remember, do you? We knew each other. That's why I have to keep you safe. Obviously, they took your memories away. They took mine, too. They erased whole pieces of me to make me think my job was to deliver packages, but they couldn't fully erase everything. So when I saw you again, I knew deep in my hollow bones that you and me, we were supposed to be together. I pieced it together one night when the moon was out and blocking their signals. It made so much sense. We were engaged, obviously. Why else would I feel so strongly about you? Why else would I be so obsessed with keeping you safe from them? Obviously, it'll take longer for you to recover your memories. And until then, I shall keep you safe from all of their signals. I'm sure once we've spent enough time together, you'll remember. We're gonna be together for a long time. Everything we need is down here. Oopsie, slip of the tongue. You're not supposed to know yet. We're deep below the earth. I've been preparing this bunker for years. I found it empty. Humans built it, I think, and then it was forgotten. Obviously, they erased it from everyone's memory, but I could sense it because it didn't have any signals inside. I adapted it, sealed it, made it safe. I can't pour concrete myself, obviously, not with these wings. Too heavy. But I was able to cover the doors with cement, hide the entrances, stockpile supplies. Every last morsel of food I've inspected and canned myself to keep it clean. All the water is recycled and purified. Everything in here is free from their influence. Only in here can we be perfectly safe from them. Don't worry, we won't be down here forever. The signals I decoded said that they're trying to put their plan in motion, but for that to work, they need you. You're the key to everything, obviously. So all we have to do is wait them out. In a few years, everything they have worked for will have failed, and will emerge back into the world the way it should be. We can even get married then. Won't that be wonderful? What was that? What was that noise? Where's that coming from? It's your phone? How did that get in here? No, they can't reach us down here. The concrete should be blocking the signal. No, 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 no. They can't get us down here. It's impossible. There. No phone. No problem. Sorry you had to see that. Why won't it stop? No, no, I can feel it in my bones again. I can hear them in my head. Please. Please. Don't make me forget my beloved again.